right? What's new is new. Back with some more picks for you here today. Yesterday went really well, went 3-1. We'll take that every day. The game I got wrong was the game I least expected to get wrong. I thought it was a gimme, man. The Hornets, how y'all lose to the Pelicans without Zion or Ingram, bro? What can you do? But anyway, today is a new day. Let's move on. In the first game of today, we got the Utah Jazz going to Golden State to play the Warriors. Both teams still playing for something this late in the year, so I like to pick these games. Got the Jazz. Currently, they are the number one seed in the Western Conference. They have the best record in the league at the moment, and they're holding off the Phoenix Suns by 2 games. So they got a 2-game lead for the first seed in the West. And this is a team where they absolutely would love that first seed. Their home record is pretty ridiculous. They're 31-4 at home. So, if they're able to get home court advantage for the majority of the playoffs, that would be absolutely huge for them. So I anticipate them to show up here and try to pretty much not clinch it. They can't clinch it quite yet, but, extend their lead and make it, pretty obvious that they're going to get the first seed if they come out with a win here. Then you have the Warriors. They're obviously still fighting. They're in the 8th seed. They're only holding off the Grizzlies by half of a game for that 8th seed. Obviously the 8th seed is a huge advantage over the 9th seed because if you're the 8th seed, you only have to win 1 game to advance to the playoffs. So Warriors, they need every game that they can get, no doubt about it. With that being said, we do have a spread here of -3. And in my opinion, the Jazz are simply the better team here. Regardless of the injuries, it's still going to be without Mike Conley. Donovan Mitchell's out. And then they have Morgan out as well. Warriors, we all know they're without Klay Thompson. They're without Damian Lee. They're without Kelly Oubre. They're without Eric Pascal. So with that being said, man, I got to go with the Jazz here. The Jazz are just simply the better team in this situation. And the spread is pretty small. I mean, only 3 points. That's not much at all. The Jazz are on a 5-game winning streak. They beat the Raptors, Spurs twice, beat the Nuggets, and now they just beat the Rockets. Warriors aren't playing half bad themselves either. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They're 6-4 in the last 10. The last 2 wins were over the the Thunder. So they're not haven't really played the greatest competition as of late, really. I mean, their last real tough game, I'd say, was against the Mavericks, and they got blown out by 30. So, I mean, them playing the Jazz here, I got to go with the Jazz. Small spread, better team. Jazz still should be playing for something, you know what I'm saying? They still should come out here and show up. They're obviously going to make the playoffs, and it looks like they're going to make the playoffs as a top seed. But in order to be the top seed, they got to win, at least a couple more games to really guarantee it. So I'm expecting here to shut the door on the Suns, come out to play, and, all you can hope for is just that Steph Curry doesn't go bananas. I mean, he's coming off of a 49-point game, and as I always say when I'm betting against the Warriors, man, you just got to accept that, you're betting against that man number 30, and he can go absolutely crazy on you, and you just got to live with it. So I'm going to live with it. I'm going to go with the better team. Jazz are just playing better at the moment. Still have something to play for. Just a matter of will they show up? Will they give it their all? Hoping that they do. Got the Jazz. Gonna pick up a point. Jazz -2. We'll see what happens.